Ashok Lakshmanan to come drama day to introduce Ashok. Ashok will go over the home mortgage and initial home buying, and also I think we'll go some of the refinancing for some more on this
You can start now.
My name is Ashok Lakshmanan. I'm a mortgage broker in Approval. I've been doing this for the last 15 years. I just want to say a little bit about me. We have served more than 7,000 customers so far. And last year we have funded $200 million. And so far we have funded $2 billion plus. We're still a growing company. I just want to give the advantages of owning a home versus renting. When you rent a home, you don't get that kind of benefits of writing off your rent. You don't get any benefit of getting any building any equity. Versus when you own a home, all your interest, taxes, where you can write off as an expense. So that will save you some good tax bracket, as well as you build some equity. The first step that you have to do, you need to get a pre-approval. The pre-approval process is what I'm going to explain. Without the pre-approval, your realtor will not even show the home. Pretty much the pre-approval will tell you how much you can afford the loan with your, based on your income and expenses. And it's also help you guys for the seller's agent to show you around the home. The sellers would not even accept your offer without having the pre-approval. And these are the three components which you need to have: the credit, income, and assets. I'm going to go one by one. So these are the three credit bureaus you pretty much already know: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. These are the three credit bureaus who pull the credit. The range is anywhere between 360 to 850. Credit is the most important for you to get a good interest rate. What they look for is the minimum score of 740 to get a good rate. In case if you have less than 740, you still get the rate, but the rates are going to be a little bit higher. Just a little bit tips of how you manage your credit. Make sure that you do not open too many credit cards, and don't let too many people touch the credit cards, especially when you go to buying a car. Make sure let them know that not to pull the credit more than once. Because the more often you pull the credit, your credit score can go down. So you just want to watch out and tell the people that hey, don't pull too many times credit card, that kind of stuff. The two rules, the 2 years of credit history is very important. So if you got your credit card, if you got your social security number now, please go and apply for a credit card now. Don't wait until that you may need it. I would recommend that when you going to buy a home in 2 years or 3 years down the road, you may going to need the history to get the loan. So also please do not go and use your credit more than 50% of your limit. The more you use, the lower the credit score can get on. So the second thing is the income. Always, we go based by the income to debt ratio. The ratio should be 45% of your income. That's the rule. You want to make sure to stay in the same line of profession for last 2 years. Especially in our community, I see a lot of self-employed. You want to make sure that you've been with as a self-employed for 2 years before you start applying for a loan. And if you are thinking about switching a job or anything, please make sure you wait, switch the job, then you go apply for a loan. Because usually they ask for 30 days of pay stubs. So it's very important that you stay in the same line of profession. If you're a student, you can always use the diploma to show that you have an experience in the same line of profession too. See, the assets is the most important. I see this is where our community, I see a lot of cash all over, especially in our community. The friends help each other. That is okay, but not with the Fannie Mae guidelines. You want to make sure that you have the money seasoned in your account for the last 60 days. You cannot borrow from your friends or anyone. You can get a gift from your family. You can get a loan from your 401k, and then pretty much your salary. That's all the down payments that you can use for. So usually you need to ask this question, you need to know this question, like what is the TAM that you are going to get. It's very important that what is the interest rate, and you want the fixed or adjustable. I get always questions that should I go for a fixed or should I go for an ARM product. I would always recommend fixed, but it all depends upon case by case. Especially the rates are very low right now, where you should lock the rate for good next 30 years or 15 years. The rates are as low as 2.75 for a 15-year fix, so if you need to lock the rate, go for it. So there is a lot of good programs available. Up to 2006 turmoil, they stopped doing that, but now starting to one by one it's coming. We have even with 3% down payment, you can still get a loan, conventional loan, and I would recommend 5%. The reason is 5% gets you a good rate. And if your score is low, or if you have a bad credit score, or your income debt ratio is high, you may be able to put down 3.5 with the FHA loan. I would not recommend the FHA loan because it's more expensive. You have to pay the mortgage insurance forever. The mortgage insurance is nothing but if you don't have a 20% down payment, you have to pay the mortgage insurance for the life of the loan. So you want to have a minimum of 5%, and even with the 5% down payment, I can also have a program I can do for a no PMI options. If any questions, call me on that. So the visa status, always, customer asks me that, hey, can I get the loan with the L1 visa or H1 visa? Yeah, you can get that, but it's all depends upon when is the expiration. Usually the bank will fund next to 2 to 3 years of expiration, or if you're going to get a letter from your employer showing that you're going to be with them for the next 2+ years, you may be able to get the loan. So why us? Not only I support the THC, I want to make sure that what we do here is, we do a quick closings. Especially there's new rules now in system where it's delaying the process. In spite of it, all the purchase deals, we're getting it done in 30 days. And also why we choose us brokers versus going to the bank, where if you go to the bank, you have only one program, whatever they are available, that's what you have. With me, you have the multiple banks available, and depends upon what your need is, I will take them and I get the good rates as well as whatever your need is. And we have a good processing team. We have a purchase team, and we have a refinance team in our office. So we will take care of that. And anytime you need, we are almost available every time. And also, you don't have to worry about getting the loan done on time, because we coordinate with the realtors, the attorneys, as well as the banks and everything to get the loan. Thank you for attending. Any questions? I also put my contact information there. I also have an app. If you want to download that, it has a good mortgage calculator, as well as the checklist and some good mortgage news websites and everything there. So you can use it. It's a very good app. Please use it. Thank you.
Sir, what's the current market rate of interest?
Current market for a 30-year is about 3.5. This is the lowest, second lowest. So it's the best time to buy home and refinance whatever you want.
Is it going to stay for a while or never?
We have to find out until Trump's take over. Just kidding. We don't know. think until elections, we believe it's going to be up and down like this.
Thanks, Ashok garu. I mean, hope somebody would have told us not to apply too many credit cards after back. And also, I think Ashok garu chepparu credit report gurinchi. I work for TransUnion. So, I mean, again, if you don't know about your credit report, go to annualcreditreport.com. It's a free credit report once in a year. You can look on your annualcreditreport.com. You can get one report from each credit bureau once in a year for free. But scores is not included, but I know credit scores pretty much every credit card is giving it for free now, but credit report nobody is giving it. Annualcreditreport.com, you can go and look at it. Again, one other knowing working for TransUnion, if you are applying for a loan, try to do within a week. If you are shopping around, TransUnion treats as one credit hit, not as multiple hits. So if you are applying for a car loan, for example, if you are looking again shopping around, try to shop around within 1 week so that it won't be a big impact on your credit report. And last week, I asked Khalid to come over and give few words.
Hey, since you work for TransUnion, can you find out
Is there any other things you can do it? Or maybe some few more things?
I can definitely look at it, but I can't change it.
Thank you, Venkat. I especially want to thank our experts today here, Ashok garu, Krishna Nagaraj garu, Haripriya garu, and Bharat garu. Na peru Pradeep Nandimalla, just for the record I'm saying. President of Telugu Association of Greater Chicago, but na ఈ జాబ్లో పైసలు రావు కానీ జాబ్ వచ్చే జాబ్ పైసలు వచ్చే జాబ్ అయితే ఐటీ డైరెక్టర్ని, బట్ లైఫ్కి ఎప్పుడు డిజాస్టర్ రికవరీ చేసుకోలేదు ప్లానింగ్. అండ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ సీన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ members here who came, and when I'm listening to speeches from all these experts, I felt that, yeah, ఐటీలో అయితే మనం డిజాస్టర్ ప్లానింగ్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండ్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ చేసుకుంటాం మన లైఫ్కి ఎప్పుడు చేస్తాం. అండ్ ఇట్స్ ఎవిడెంట్ దట్ వీ డోంట్ ఫీల్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఫస్ట్. మన గ్రోత్ గురించి ఎక్కువ ఆలోచిస్తాము. మన గ్రోత్ని ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడం గురించి ఇవాళ టాపిక్స్ చాలా బాగున్నాయి. ప్రొటెక్షన్ చేసుకోవడానికి మనకు ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్ ఇవాళ వచ్చారు. అండ్ విల్ పోస్ట్ దెమ్ ఆన్ అవర్ Facebook as well as on our website, videos, so everybody can feel that and approach our experts for their advice. Thank you very much.
Pradeep, when you schedule the session, she want to open for 148 December, right? Can you publish that to the team so that we can schedule the meeting for that particular week?
For sure. Thank you. It's a great offer.